Hi, welcome back to the Super Duper Oddcast. I'm Curtis Reynolds. I'm here with Bonnie Discepolo and Natasha Halevi.
Halevi.
Halevi. Oh my God, I said it wrong.
Wait. Halevi.
Halevi.
Yeah. No, we got to do it again.
Okay, we're going to do it again. Welcome back to the Super Duper Oddcast. I'm your host, Curtis Reynolds. I'm here with Natasha Halevi and Bonnie Discepolo. They're in the Super... Did I say it wrong?
That's how you got me wrong.
Either one.
Halevi Discepolo. Okay.
There's
I'm here with
two.
these two. Okay.
This and then Seth.
Hi, welcome back to the Super Duper Oddcast. I'm here with two members of Superman, Natasha Halevi and Bonnie Discepolo. Oh my God, what is wrong with me?
We definitely have to put this in.
So quick bios on Natasha and Bonnie. Natasha was born in California. She studied at UC Davis, where she earned degrees in biology and dramatic arts. She is a filmmaker known for her work in horror and sci-fi, and will be speaking at the Indie Filmmaker panel at the upcoming Comic-Con.
Yeah.
She's also married to another talented actor, James Gunn. Bonnie is also a filmmaker from South Carolina, is an actor-director whose film Neodome is making its way through numerous film festivals, including South by Southwest. I believe it's going to be shown in Holly Shorts too.
Yes, yeah.
And, tell me if I say this right, it was recently recognized by the SAG-AFTRA Foundation for Excellence in Performance,
Yes.
which is amazing.
Thank
So
you.
what does that mean? It means like the acting is just superior? Like
Yes.
the whole thing is just awesome?
I would gratefully say that it was the SAG-AFTRA Foundation film showcase, and so SAG members saw, I think, 1,300 short films, and then the SAG members voted on the 5 that they thought should be recognized for
That's amazing.
performance. Yeah.
Did you guys just hear 1,300?
1,300.
short films?
Yes.
And to be recognized by your peers is
I
like
mean, that's
amazing.
what feels particularly amazing about that one, because it's other actors choosing to recognize the performance. I'm like, oh, wow, that was a really meaningful one.
It's so beautiful.
I can't
I've
wait to
seen
see it.
it.
I'm hoping
It's
when it's in Holly Shorts that I'll be able to
gorgeous.
come out and
Thank you.
support you.
It's Tuesday, August 12th, 10 p.m. We're in the action block, which I feel very
Ooh.
excited about.
That's amazing.
Love it.
I was in Holly Shorts back in the day. We'll talk about that later because we're here
Nice.
talking about you.
Yes.
So first off, congratulations on Superman. It's an amazing movie. Like I've seen it 4 times already.
Wow.
And are you guys surprised by the huge positive reaction it's received so far?
No.
Okay, I can imagine having worked on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's incredible, the positive reaction. It's like, I expected a positive reaction, but it is like, people are truly moved. I think it's so unique in such specific ways that it feels so like new. It feels like you're watching a comic book. Like, we've had superhero movies before, but we haven't really had a comic book movie, even though that's what a superhero movie might translate to be. The way the storytelling is something like new and unique and different is so mind-blowing. You know, we think like, this is how stories have to be told. Da, 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 da. And James like repeatedly has done this magic with his films where he's like bending storytelling, and it's such a joy to experience. And I think that's one of the biggest, most interesting parts about it, in addition to the fact that like we have these characters who you're like, oh, there is good in the world, you know?
How did you guys get involved with the film? What was your casting process like?
We got a text message,
Yes.
a phone call,
I think
all the same day.
I can't remember exactly, but something to the effect of, would you want to come down? Would you be available? And yes, 100%.
Yeah.
You say where, when.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It was like, hey, do you have these 2 weeks? Can you come be here? And it was obviously a yes.
Amazing.
But
Now,
no details or anything.
Very
that was
few
gonna be my
details.
next-
Yeah,
my
no
next question.
details.
No, just would you want to come be involved? Can you be here these dates?
okay. That's amazing. So when you guys knew the characters you were playing, I mean, when you showed up and you finally realized who you were playing, how much leeway did you guys have to, mend the characters or kind of make it your own, or did James give specific instructions of what he wanted?
I mean, I'll let Natasha answer for herself, but from my opinion, everything was top secret. Everything was hidden. So we got there and it was sort of like, well, we have no idea what our characters are. Obviously, Nicholas Hoult is Lex, so we know that. And then James would give directions like, something is happening outside. It's bad.
Oh my gosh.
And so everything we did had to be completely created given the context. We didn't necessarily know, what a rift was, or, that there was, X, Y, and Z in case you haven't seen the film. So we just had to be like, okay, what are our internal stakes if something bad was happening, if something good was happening?
I mean, totally. Like, it's so cool. Like, what a like almost like luxury or like a gift to be told you're gonna come play in this universe. You don't know anything about it. Just be ready to play, because you don't usually get that. You know, you have to have this thing or this accent or whatever. You know, to be able to be thrown into a universe and say you're gonna get here, be open to it is so cool. So you can only imagine showing up. We don't know exactly where we're going to be. And to land ourselves, walk up the stairs on that set and see the computers and the lights blinking and the TV screens and see the panorama of a city within, you know, a soundstage, and see the little pencils for our company and the notepads and the coffee cups and the chairs, and then get to like meet everybody and know that like, okay, these are my, not just my coworkers, but my coworkers in this universe where we all work together at Luthor Corp. Like, what a joy. And then to be given these scenarios throughout like a 2-week period of what's happening. And, you know, it's just could not be more fun. It could not be more fun.
So you were literally like fed information like daily, or you just,
It
you
just
guys were
didn't-
so cool and assertive, you know, especially every time the camera panned across you guys. So you guys just did your thing, which makes it so much more awesome. Like for me, just as a fan watching it now.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
really
think James also was open and spontaneous. He had his storyboards and his plan and his script, but I think like I've seen, you mentioned the pencils. There's this moment where Lex knocks the cup of pencils on the floor, and then we clean it up. And I think it was supposed to just be once, and then James saw it and thought it was funny, and he was like, "Oh, do it like a cat, like do it again, do it again."
Yeah.
And so we did that multiple times, and so things like that were just happening spontaneously on set.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome. It just shows how creative actors you guys are. And my next question that leads into what made you guys want to be actors?
Oof. Masochism? No. I mean, it's like just explaining being on the set is the reason. I mean, being able to get to play and experience things with people for the first time over and over again, and share that and be able to tell stories that have purpose and meaning and can connect with people. Like, it's just a beautiful way to communicate. It's also just, you know, not knowing there's vulnerability in that. Also, when you know the lines, when you know the story, you have a not knowingness about it, and there's vulnerability in that. And we all, as people, we're always toggling between how vulnerable we can be with people and not. And so to be able to experience that as a gift and to be able to give it to people to experience as a gift. And I think like that's just maybe that's kind of the key to what life is all about. I think it's just trying to understand life and share it with people. And that's pretty cool.
That's a beautiful answer, Natasha.
Yeah.
We got
I genuinely don't know.
the masochism part.
No,
I'm just kidding.
no. I just like
kidding.
people ask that question, and I think I can't remember not wanting to do it.
Yeah.
I can definitely remember wishing I didn't do it, trying to do other things, wanting to do other things, quitting and being like, no, and you know, just keeps drawing me back. So I don't know.
What's the longest you ever quit?
Well, it wasn't exactly a quit, but in 2016, I was done with a show, and then I auditioned for a year, and I didn't get any jobs. And then I didn't get any jobs for 5 years. And I thought, maybe it's done. Maybe I'm never going to work again as an actor again. Like maybe that's it. So I guess 5 years of.
But that's not quitting. You were still doing it.
No, I kind of was like, I guess it's done, and I'll just focus on directing, which I love. And I sort of.
Bonnie is an incredible director.
That was my next question.
But yeah, I just thought I was done. I was like, well, it was good. It was a good run. It was interesting. Like, what if I never work again as an actor? And I thought, I'll I'll stay in class and I'll do theater, and I guess maybe that's fine.
I'll stay in class. I'll do theater. I'm still telling stories as a director. Does not sound like quitting.
No, I don't think you quit. I think you just went, just evolved and went even more hardcore. Way to stick it out. And look what happens when you keep chasing your dreams. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously you're married to Sean.
Yes. I met Sean in Atlanta.
Okay.
He was working on a small film called Avengers.
Okay.
And I was working on a branded content project for a car company. And we met in like the world of Atlanta, which is a whole world of, I mean, it's a city, obviously, but it's also a world of creativity, and there are actors, and there's obviously a lot of music in Atlanta. So there's like kind of this like creative spiral that happens in Atlanta, and we met there. And so then we ended up getting married. So I know James because he's my brother-in-law. I've been really lucky to get to, like from a more professional standpoint, like to be invited to set to watch James work, because I also am a filmmaker. So it's really cool to be able to sometimes just have the open invitation, not totally open, to sometimes have the invitation to be able to watch the work happen. James is really incredible to watch work. He is so fun, like the sets are so respectful and so joyful, and everybody's having fun. It's like people are almost up-leveling each other at how fun they can be and how kind they can be. Awesome. And James sets that standard, which is really cool. And watching James work with actors is so fun because he works with these incredibly talented actors, and then he's able to you can really see the work when he has an idea about how to make that actor an even better version of themselves. And he finds the ways to do that, and it's really incredible work. Obviously the other stuff is really obvious, like the fun, like interesting things that he's doing with his films and all of that. But I think being able to watch the joy that happens on his sets, and being able to watch how much he cares about individuals, everybody on the crew, and then how much he cares about the actors and making them be their best is really special.
That's super cool. Oh, and Madi, how did you meet James originally?
Yeah. So I'm very, very good friends with Jennifer Holland Gunn, James's wife. And, we knew each other, but I was directing a film, and I was like, oh, I need, this great actress, every girl. And I thought of Jen, and my husband and I were holding auditions, and we had her come in and read, and we were just like, oh my God, this woman is so good. Like, we have to cast her as the star of our movie. And she also, seemed to like the script and his writing. And we were like, oh, this is like, we should know each other and collaborate and work together. And unfortunately, due to extenuating circumstances, like, she wasn't able to accept the role in that movie, but it started this friendship where we said, like, oh, you're really talented. And she was like, I think you guys are talented too. And it started the beginnings of a friendship. And then, James and Jen invited me to come observe for a day when they were producing Brightburn, the sort of other Superman.
Or the dark version.
And so as a director, I got to come down to Atlanta and watch that for a little while. And so we were, just building our friendship. And then Natasha put together Give Me an A, which is a feature anthology of women directors who made films in response to the overturning of Roe versus Wade. And, thank you, Natasha, for producing that. So I wrote and directed a short film for that, and was able to hire Jen as the lead actress in that movie. So I sort of fulfilled that, arc of finally getting to cast her, and she was great in it. And so, by virtue of that, I've been able to get to know and work with James, and this Superman was just a astonishing, wonderful, happy moment. Yeah. Sort of like the first time I really got to work with him. I did the tiny thing in Guardians, but this was, a couple of weeks on set.
Oh my God.
There's a lot. We talk a lot. We said we talk a lot.
Yeah, no.
There's a long answer.
Getting to meet
I was
you
like,
guys.
you want all the details?
See you guys on the big screen and to be able to sit here with you
Basically,
is so
because
awesome.
Jen's a great actress.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
we got to
No,
meet
that's so
her.
awesome. Yay.
Also, you obviously now know that our relationship goes beyond, like, we didn't meet each other the first time on the set of Superman. We have worked together before. We've collaborated together. We recognize each other's work as directors and try to, are always trying to make things together. Jennifer Holland is definitely a part of that as well.
Mhm.
Like, she's always creating and working and sort of, there's this whole group of people who are constantly in this creative spiral of trying to do the work of telling stories and connecting with people through film and through art and stories,
That's amazing.
So-
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So then it becomes really cool to be on set and get to be these characters as, together, knowing each other's other work. It just makes it more fun.
Yay. Oh, you guys are so impressive. Like, really. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much
Natasha,
for-
she just
Yeah.
ask her what she just did last month.
Hey, Natasha.
Yeah.
What'd you do last month?
Well, I went to Mexico,
Okay.
which is lovely. And I filmed a film. Yeah, we just wrapped at the end of June on a feature that we shot in Mexico. A group of, the industry is like a little different. It's changing.
Mhm.
I don't want to say it's bad because I refuse to believe it's bad. But it's the way films are made is changing a lot. And obviously, we saw last year at the Oscars, Sean Baker talking about indie film and how we all just have to go out there and do it.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of people heard that call and we're already in the process of doing it. And so we did it. We made a film. We were in an area called Valle de Guadalupe in Baja, Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And we all just a bunch of kind of similar to what I'm saying with Bonnie, like a bunch of people I know who we are creators and we're trying to work together and we're trying to lift each other up and push each other's art to be the best possible. So, working with like really cool people in a small group and we'll see what happens. We still have to edit it. Hopefully it's something you'll be able to see. And we didn't make
So cool.
something bad. Hopefully we made something good.
I'm sure it's good.
I'm not stressed out about it.
Yeah.
Why are you stressed out about it?
I'm not. I want to see it now. And you'll be able to like mention that what you can at Comic-Con. I mean, I'm assuming.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we're talking about independent film. Nobody there knew I was making that. I kind of kept it under the radar. It's a little scary to make films. And sometimes I think I'm a person who keeps things a little quiet while I'm in the process because I'm like, it might not work. And then I don't want to be embarrassed that it didn't
But
work.
you're doing it, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you
amazing.
guys so much
Thanks, Bonnie.
for coming here. Before I let you go, I wanted to play a quick game of word association.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say a word, and then each of you just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay? And who wants to go first? So just go 1, 2, 1, 2. Natasha goes first.
Oh,
Okay. So
Lordy.
Lex Luthor,
Nice.
Wonderful.
James Gunn,
Kind.
Genius.
Superman,
Strong.
Empathy.
Miss Jessup,
Oh!
Sexy.
Obsessed.
Amanda Marie McCoy,
Scattered.
Smart.
favorite condiment. Come on.
Ice cream.
Mustard.
Is ice cream a condiment?
You can
Yes.
put it on French fries
Awesome.
for sure.
Okay, so there you go. Well, thank you guys so much. You can catch
This is
Bonnie and
terrifying.
Natasha in Superman in theaters currently playing.
Oh my God.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Whew.